We're looking forward to seeing you at the 44 St. Maarten Heineken Regatta, February 29th to March 3rd. Coming up soon. We hope to see you there.
It's Audrey, so you know you must be tuned in to All Access TV. St. Maarten Heineken Regatta is nearly upon us, and we couldn't go any further without interviewing the dear sweet Michele. How much years has it been now for Heineken Regatta and you leading?
13 years I've been doing this job. Not necessarily leading, but I've done 13 regattas. So as an intern, as an assistant, as a regatta director. So yeah, it's been a while.
I feel like I know you.
Yeah, I think there's a regatta family, and there's many of us that have been involved for many years, and yeah, we have definitely a family here. So yeah, we're expecting a good amount of people coming in. Normally it's thousands of visitors just for the event alone, and then add over 1,500 to 2,000 sailors. So we right now have 131 boats signed up. That's already 31 more than last year. So we're really looking good in that respect. We're excited. There's probably going to be a couple more entries coming up in the next week, but we'll also see that some will cancel as well. That's always how it goes. Plans change, you know. So yeah, good numbers.
So when you say 131, I mean you're setting stone that they have registered, and then you said it's still open. How can people still be a part of this?
So basically, we have registration all the way up to the 28th of February on Wednesday, and registration is from 9 to 6, and every participant still has to come. So they can sign up online already, indicating that they're coming, and then by registering online, and then they still come to us on Wednesday. They have to pick up their paperwork, their goodie bag, of course. So if people change their plans and they didn't delete their registration online, then sometimes they send us an email, sometimes they don't show up, but there's always some fluctuations. Until 6 o'clock on the 28th of February, we will know the final number of boats.
But you still feel good though that it's 2024 and you see such a large increase of people being a part of it, being interested in to be a part of the St. Maarten Heineken Regatta.
Definitely. I think we're super lucky. We've had some terrible years behind us. We obviously had Hurricane Irma, big hit for the entire island, the entire Caribbean really. Then followed by COVID. We were just getting somewhere, and then COVID happened. The economy, there's obviously wars raging in the world. Those things all affect everybody in the world and the economy, and even our tiny little island, St. Maarten, is affected by that. But therefore, it's so great to see such an interest in this event and such an interest of people wanting to be here, because yes, we've seen increase in sailors or participating boats, but we definitely see an interest on the island, people outside that just want to be part of it, whether that's as a volunteer, they want to find out how they can watch the racing on spectating trips, they want to learn about the concerts and want to go and party. So all of that are amazing signs, and it means we're doing a great job, not just as the event itself, but also as the island.
Definitely as a people as well. Now let's transition on that note over to the concerts. Talk to me.
Yes, so it has been launched. Obviously the lineup, I think what we were aiming for this year is a melange of the Caribbean and all different flavors. And I think we nailed it on the head with Tars Riley, who's very well known. I remember when I got here in 2008 listening to She's Royal. It was blasting out of all the speakers in all the bars. So I am super thrilled to see that live this year. But obviously Rupee, everybody should know those songs. Kevin Little, and we are adding lots of local talent to that, and some DJs to it. So it's really, like if you love the DJ music more, then Thursday's your night. We're bringing back the battle of the DJs, so Team Green versus Team Red, and yeah, it's going to be exciting. We're adding some carnival flavors, so literally everything that you can find on St. Maarten you're going to see in this 4-day weekend, through music, through food, through people, at the Regatta Village.
Now with Regatta, of course, we're talking about the races that takes precedence. What can you tell us about the races for people who don't really know too much about the St. Maarten Regatta but wants to be a part of it a little bit more, expound on it a little bit more than the concerts?
Yeah, so we have multiple options for people to be involved in that regatta feeling. So obviously there's lots of spectator trips. These are boats that take you out on the water to the start line, and you can watch the start of the racing, which if you don't know what this is about, you will be a big fan right after. It's the best way to experience the regatta, is to actually go out on the water and see, 130 boats start and being on the start line out on our waters. You see them go around the island. So lots of people already take photos of that when they see it, because you don't see it on any other day. There's big catamarans that do this. There's smaller power boats, so there's something for everybody. But then we realized not everybody's comfortable on the water. So there's different ways. This year we started a regatta ready program. This is new. We work with several partners around the island, so including Seaview Beach Hotel, Holland House Beach Hotel, Bikini, Dinghies, Beach Bar, K for Character, several other locations. And they will obviously host you. They're right on the beach. They're at locations where boats are coming by. We will have Island 92 radio playing, and they do a live broadcast the entire week of the regatta. So you can really hear what's going on the water while you're sipping your ice cold Heineken in the comfort of your lounger, or, like having lunch. You don't have to go out on the water to feel the excitement. We'll also show some footage as well at these locations, so you can really feel part of it that way.
Amazing. I know for sure All Access will have our boat out there once again, so we'll be bringing everybody the nice views up close and personal. Tell me about the apparel. I always ask you about the Heineken apparel because it gets better each year. Where can anybody pick that up today?
Thank you. Well, I like it. Obviously, I'm showcasing blue. Blue is one of my favorite colors. So we have Shipwreck Shop as our official regatta gear partner. They're located all over the island, from the airport to Maho to town to Simpson Bay, Pelican, you name it, and they're there.
Great team.
Great team as well. Big shout out to them. They actually are setting up a booth here in the parking lot as well. And we have technical gear. That's what I'm wearing today. You can pick that up at the St. Maarten Yacht Club. And we have a little boutique right here by the restaurant where you can shop. Of course, they are also going to be present at the Regatta Village from Wednesday through to Sunday. So you can shop till you drop for regatta gear.
Are you guys going to be showcasing the little sailors? I always see the little sailing boats out here with the kids, with the youth division. Talk to me about that.
Yes. So last year we started a race called the Next Generation Race. And those teams were made of experienced sailors from our junior program, as well as some that started just in September. So we're going to continue that program. We're actually doubling the fleet in size. So the fleet, not 6 boats, but 12 teams. Instead of 6 teams, we'll have 12 teams. So they're going to sail on a rotating schedule, so more kids actually get the opportunity to be part of it. There was a lot of enthusiasm for it, so that's why we're trying to accommodate. It's one way for us to showcase junior sailing, but it's definitely also to put some attention towards our sailing program and do some fundraising for it, because we have a program that allows kids to sail for free year-round, because otherwise they might not have had that opportunity. So we work with 4 primary schools on the islands, and they send their kids here once a week for the entire school season, and that's all covered through sponsorship. So obviously it's super important for us to fundraise to keep that program going, and so you'll see that in the Regatta Village as well. And the Next Generation is just an example of how great that is, of course. The other program that we want support for is our sailability program. We got a new boat, and that allows the lesser able to sail as well. So we work with the White and Yellow Cross, and once a week they send a group over, and they get to go sailing and experiencing being out on the water. And we feel that's an amazing cause, and we just want to see if we can find enough money to buy a second boat to support this program.
Great initiative. I'm glad I asked. That's a lot. That's very good.
It is a lot, but that's the regatta for you.
How can anybody sponsor to this by listening to this interview on All Access TV?
Contact Saskia at smyc.com or go to our smyc.com website. There is a donation button online. You can make direct payments. You can come to the St. Maarten Yacht Club, and we're always here to talk to you and see what the best way is to sponsor or donate to this program.